told him. Fucking we told him what time it was. And he was just like, wow, man.
All right. All right, looks like audio is working properly. We got to wait for everything to meet the all right, so live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. All right, Facebook is good. YouTube is good. Kick is good. And Twitch is being Twitch. All right, there it goes. I logged on early and got everything pre-set up. It's funny how things just go smoother when you do that.
I'm so fucking proud of you. Oh, man.
Oh.
What's up, Jess?
All right, let me share, copy link. And everyone. All right. Oh, hey. Got us back live on Kick, and one of our followers over there is already in chat. Good deal. Good deal.
Wait. Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, we have a couple. Most of our viewership comes from people watch later most of the time, but we do have a couple that try to watch live. All right. All right, we ready? We good?
Yeah, all set.
All right. And here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Griffcast episode 153, the Mature Nerdy Podcast for Immature People, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, comic books, movies, computer technology, and or science, up to and including why is Ben 10 the most powerful fictional character in the universe. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, King Neckbeard Griffmore.
He's like, whoa, hold on now. It's like that was not information I was privy to.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean,
I actually know nothing about Ben 10, so I couldn't say.
He's pretty powerful, I guess. But no, man, Ben 10's not beating. He's not that fucking.
Yeah, he is.
You think he's gonna be Superman? You think he's gonna?
He can be Superman. Superman.
I don't remember all of his aliens.
So Ben 10 has a watch that allows him to, and it's gonna got the Hulk feature too, where, oh, what's going on? Why is Kick being stupid all of a sudden? Oh, there it goes. All right, we're good.
He's got some stupid shit, like Ben 10 being the most powerful fictional character.
Well, it's the thing is Ben 10 could be both Superman and Goku. See, so Ben 10,
that's quite the claim right there.
I didn't say beat. He can be them.
Oh, B. Okay.
Yeah. So the way that Ben 10 works, right, is he's got a watch that turns him into any alien species of whatever world he's on. So if he's in a world where he has to fight Superman, guess what? He could be Superman. The watch also has a failsafe in it that if he goes unconscious, it takes over. And not only can he turn into a Kryptonian if he's, say, on Earth or, a Super Saiyan, he turns into the best version of them.
Okay, but then he's not the most powerful. Still, fictional character.
He also has the safety feature of being a cartoon.
Well, the most powerful mutant is Santa Claus.
Truth.
Santa Claus is not an alien. Santa Claus wins.
Santa Claus doesn't have an origin in the Marvel universe. He just allegedly.
He is a mutant, not an alien. So if we go to Krypton, is Superman an alien?
No, but in that situation, he could turn into a lantern. But on Krypton, Superman's not Superman. Superman's just a dude.
All right.
Green Lantern's going to whoop his ass. Just saying. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. I don't know what y'all been into, but last night I started playing the new Digimon game. I'm having more fun playing this new Digimon game than the last 3 Pokemon games.
Okay. Did you get the new?
There was a new one.
Yeah, was it there? What was the new Pokemon game? It came out like.
I haven't played the newest
right?
one. Yeah. This came out like the same week. I think. Don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure on it. But it is good.
Okay.
I was really turned off with the new Pokemon game for one reason, is most Pokemon games cover an entire region. The newest one covers a city.
That's it? It's just one city? Is it a big ass city?
I don't know. I haven't played it. But when they're like, yeah, we're just going to do one town, I'm like, yeah, no.
I mean, if it's a very large town, it came out on the Switch too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine they could make it a very big town. You know, you play the other Pokemon games. I mean, I really just think back to the old days. Like you still go to a town, it's still small. It's not huge. It's like 3 buildings and like 2 streets, and that's it.
Usually, yeah.
And if you have a town that's several streets, several buildings, or whatever. That's it.
Yeah.
Have a couple parks, that will act as your, the forest and the grass areas as you go and, get jumped by Pokemon. Yeah.
I don't know. I played the last couple. Like I played Arceus. I played Sword and Shield. I played the one that came after. Wasn't that impressed. A lot of issues with those games when it comes to technicality, not as Pokemon games, but just technicality. They didn't run well. They didn't look good. The graphics on those games step backwards, not forwards. Digimon just came out and they're like, we're just making a Digimon game. Have fun. It's got a pretty linear storyline. which is pretty easy to follow. I don't know. It's good. I don't think it's full price good, but it's good.
Oh, full price, man. Dude, that kind of sets me off. Hold up. I gotta look it up, man. I was playing it for a little bit. What is it? Ninja Gaiden 4.
Ah, yeah.
You guys say Gaiden or Gaiden? Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden?
I've said it both ways, honestly. I don't know. I'm not sure what the proper way is to say it.
I think I usually say Gaiden.
Yeah. Anyway, it comes out on Game Pass, tell you how many hours it would take to beat it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think at one point it said even at completionist it was like 5 or 6 hours. I was just like,
you what?
And they're charging $70 for this fucking game.
That is incredibly short.
Yeah, and the numbers have updated. I just pulled it back up. 10 hours for main story, 24 hours for completionist. I think it's averaging 15, I guess.
That's more fair, but still pretty short.
I'm still charged $70 fucking dollars for this. That's fucking crazy. That's wild to me. That's fucking wild.
Speaking of which, where the hell is he?
I don't know. But I didn't get too far. I didn't have any problems with it. I was playing it, and it was good. And I just started picking up other stuff. Indiana Jones somehow just added New Game Plus out of nowhere. Only added it, I think, last month, beginning of October. They're just like, "Oh, here's New Game Plus." I was like, "Thank you. I've wanted this for over a year."
Oh, so that reminds me. Digimon launched with New Game Plus.
It's so, I don't fucking get it, man. Why do fucking developers have this fucking issue to not include it in hopes to retain player base and drop it a couple months?
It's like they don't think people want to play the game again.
I feel like that's what their whole strive is for, to continue to have seasons and release DLCs to try to retain your player base for as long as possible. And I don't know, someone was telling me oh, I think you're just in a special niche of gamer that just requires New Game Plus. I'm like, no, I think a shit ton of fucking gamers all want New Game Plus, and they get upset when a game that has upgradable skills, unlockable weapons, and progression doesn't have it. It's just fucking why? It's not a new concept. Especially if you're launching a sequel like Ghost of Yotei, in the new game, in the original game, it fucking had it in there. It's not a hurdle for you to accomplish because you've done it before. So we know you're just doing it to be fucking dicks about it. You just don't want to release it.
They're gonna wait 2 months for dropping in a patch so you can come back and play it again.
Yeah, but by that time, most gamers will fucking have moved on.
Yeah.
If you're not a gamer where you only buy 1 or 2 games an entire year, and you just sit there and play that game endlessly, which I think is a very small niche market. I think most gamers are going to play the game, they're going to beat it. They might start a new game and get a little bit farther, and then just be as they sit there and try to do stuff that they haven't unlocked yet, they're like, well, this game's just fucking me over now because I'm used to having these certain skills and now I just don't have them, or used to having these certain weapons and now I don't have them, and now I'm done with the game. And then I move on to other games for a couple months with different play styles or whatever, and then you're like, oh, we got New Game Plus now, and just sweet, I don't want to play your fucking game anymore. Horizon Forbidden West is a great example of that for me. I remember Zero Dawn. I played Zero Dawn so many fucking times. It had New Game Plus, and I fucking beat that game back to back to back to back to back. I played it a shitload of times. And Forbidden West came out, and I played it. I had a fucking great time playing it. I thought it was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to play it again. And they didn't release New Game Plus for a long fucking time. It was 6 months. I moved on, and New Game Plus came out, and I started playing it. I'm like, yeah. Okay, I remember this game now. I'm having a good time. I played it for 2 hours. I'm fucking done here, man. I can't do this shit no more. I moved on.
Do you have
it means nothing to me.
Do you have an external audio controller for your mic?
No. Why? Yes.
Just wondering if you could turn your gain down just a little bit. You got just a touch of a reverb going on. Like it's just enough to be distracting, but not enough to hurt the quality.
I don't want to talk now. Is that better? Is it worse?
Yeah, it sounds good now. It's weird. I don't know what you did. Didn't look like you did anything.
I turned it down.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. Did it go back to that now that I've yelled?
A little bit, but not enough. I mean, you're fine. You're fine right where you are.
All right, fine.
I think what we're doing is we're picking up the echo off of your back wall. Or something.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah, because like when you speak softer, you can't hear it at all. But when you start going up, it's like, oh, there it is. Yeah.
Speaking of yesterday,
What'd you do?
I burned through the entire season 2 of Gen V. Just burned it all.
Yeah.
I just burned it fucking all. I even started it late, man. I was like, I'm only gonna watch one episode. I'm gonna watch it while I'm eating dinner. And I was just like, nope. The entire season is about to die right now. And I was up until 3 watching that shit.
I can believe it. I need to catch up.
It was technically 2. It was technically 2 because we had Leap. So
yeah.
Fall back. Yeah. Have you guys watched it? You guys haven't watched it, have you?
I haven't finished most things in that universe.
I thought you would have watched it too. I know you're being the boys,
I haven't
right?
really watched anything here recently.
Dude, I watched it. Like I waited for it all to come out so I could binge it at one point, and I was waiting a little bit longer. I was like, I know the boys season 5 is getting ready to come out. I gotta watch it because they are pretty intertwined. Like you can't. I kind of hate that they did it. But
I saw that it had launched, but I was actually waiting for all of it to like all fully come out too, and I kind of forgot about it. But now that you said that gives me something to go back and watch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you need to watch it. You need to watch it if you're going to watch season 5 of The Boys. Because
is there 5 seasons now?
Launch?
It hasn't launched yet. It's coming out soon. I don't know the exact date, but it is on the horizon.
And here I am stuck like 3 episodes into season 2.
But yeah, I mean, Gen V is basically just like season 3.5 and then season 4.5 of The Boys. I mean, you have to watch them to understand what's happening. Season 1 wasn't quite as bad for Gen V. You didn't really have to watch season 1 to understand the leap between season 3 and 4 to 4. But now, like after watching season 2, I'm like, you're gonna have to watch that to understand the leap from season 4 to season 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's what The Boys season 1, 2, 3, Gen V season 1, The Boys season 4, Gen V season 2, and then The Boys season 5 when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then Invincible is its own thing on the other side of the freaking country, right?
Yes.
Yeah, different universe.
Is it different? It's not associated at all? Oh, okay.
Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Yeah, it's
besides
just
having
it's made by Amazon. They're both made by Amazon. That's it.
Well, they're both by the same writer.
Yep. And Seth Rogen is definitely deep in both. He's having a great time. Seth Rogen's probably having a great time. Just producing shows. He's just having a great fucking time. They're just wild, man. Dude, watching Gen V, like just about every episode, they're just like, how can we like? Cause The Boys definitely has this trend where they're just like, how can we make episode 1 just fucking wild and just do some crazy shit? Let's have some dude shrink down and jump inside some dude's dick and then expect and they do wilder shit every episode. Every episode 1. But Gen V, like the whole time it's just like, why did we just watch that? They had this.
It's all about the wow factor.
Good. We got people spamming the chat now, so I'm just going to go ahead and move it off screen.
Like good spam or bad spam?
Like
bad spam.
Yeah, bad spam.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's, hey, come pay me and I'll get you 3,000 followers. I'm like, no.
No thanks.
This is kind of like my Sunday Night Football. Like, this is me and the boys,
Oh, speaking of the boys, I watched Gen V season 2. It was really good.
I'm assuming so, since you said you just.
Oh, dude, it was good. And what you guys have seen, I want to talk about it. Because there's something that happens, and like I'm sitting there, and like I feel like I'm a mastermind because I figured it out. Like I figured it out like really early on. And I was just like, dude. I mean, that's one of the reasons like why I watched the whole thing, because I needed to find out the twist, and I needed to see if I was right. And like I knew if I didn't watch it, I was going to look it up later. So I had to go and watch it, and that I was right. I was like, oh, dude, I'm a genius. But also at the same time, I'm just like, did they disguise it that hard? But I also figured it out I figured it out really early on. Like really early on. I was only like, not even episode 3? I might be like in episode 3, maybe 4. And I figured it out. I was just like, ooh, that's the twist. That's it. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. And it wasn't a bad twist. It wasn't very bad. But they could have done a little bit maybe more with it, but also at the same time it was just like nice. All right, cool. I'm done.
That's all I've been doing. I mean, I've been deep dive into the end of the season for Diablo 4, which has been good. This is probably the best season of Diablo so far. But at the same time, I know that it's going to end pretty quickly. And then I'm going to be back on PoE, so I'm not really getting attached to this season. Because Path of Exile is just leaps and bounds over a lot in Diablo, in my opinion. Anyway, let's jump into today's topics. Some of these are pretty interesting. All right. So this one is a huge win for the community. The Nintendo patents that we talked about like a month ago were shot down by Japan, which, hooray, awesome, fantastic.
Hooray.
Hip, hip, hooray. So for those of you who are not in the know, Nintendo tried to patent the summoning of monsters and also the capturing of creatures. But their patents were so vague that the examples used was like, all right, so if you have a guy who catches a fish with a net, that falls underneath a copyright claim for Pokemon.
Yeah. Them trying to copyright all that stuff is like the equivalent as to someone trying to copyright the jump feature in a game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something that you should be able to own as far as like a feature.
I was going to say the ability to fight enemies with swords.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, this belongs to us. We weren't the first ones to do it, but we were the most prevalent. So you all can't do it anymore.
Basically, that's what happened.
Yeah, because one of their patents was like just summoning monsters to fight on your behalf.
Which has been a thing in Final Fantasy since like 1992.
Yeah, true that, yeah. And I mean, honestly, just the general concept of that really applies to so many other things too, and a lot of other games as well. It's just, there's a lot of layers to dig into, and it's really just a very absurd rule if they were able to succeed with that, because then legally, so many other companies wouldn't be able to do what would feel like really basic stuff.
Yeah.
No. And if you were to allow this, where does it end?
Yeah.
What other company would then try to take advantage of it and do like what I said, like, finding enemies with swords. You could even see Capcom trying to copyright for Resident Evil the ability to fight zombies. Shooting zombies. But then now
Yeah, yeah.
We did it. People think about shooting zombies. They think about our game, so we own it now. Nobody else can do it. Sorry, The Last of Us. Sorry. Oh no, why can I not think of another game?
Call of Duty.
Another game. Call of Duty. Yep. No more zombie mode.
DayZ.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just, yeah. What's the end? What's the start? What's the, where does it go? It's not a good look, because eventually what would end up happening is we'd end up having to, if we wanted a game, we'd end up having to pay $500 for a single game just to cover all of the copyright costs. And then what happens if that game is bad? You're now out, what? A tenth of your yearly salary for one game?
Whoa. 1/10 of your salary is $500?
But we already know some of these companies are willing to waste millions of dollars on a terrible game anyway, though.
True that.
So, I mean, I don't think that's really too big a deal for them.
No, it's not for the companies themselves, but when nobody will buy it.
Yeah.
Like pre-order will just go out the window because nobody will pre-order anything ever.
It kind of needs to go out the window already. Pre-order is already bad. It's already set a bad precedent.
It's kind of past its prime.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons, it might be one of the reasons game developers, as we've brought up 1,000 times, going gold, oh, we haven't finished the game, but people are already buying it, so maybe it doesn't need to be perfect, right? I mean, they've already paid for it. They haven't even touched it. All right, that's more money for us.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people will just forget to cancel their pre-order because they just forgot about it?
Hopes. I mean, that's why subscriptions are the fucking way they are. I mean, you think about a subscription and think that it's cheap, and
that's the entire business model of Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Because you can set up
subscriptions are probably the start.
You can
the fucking start of this.
You can set up an entire account with Planet Fitness online. You have to go into a Planet Fitness and do the full guilt trip walk up to the counter to cancel it.
I think that's such bullshit. I have another company who did that to me. I always call on the phone. They'd be like, "Oh, well, a supervisor has to do it, and they're busy. They can't do it right now, but they'll email you, and then you got to fill out some paperwork." I'm like, "No, just fucking cancel it." And then I just, it's with the world of credit cards and stuff. I can, and automatic payments. I can just right click and just say, "Stop this automatic payment. Thank you."
Yeah,
and that's just another easy way to get doing it. I didn't do it that way. I mean, no, I could have. But, I still ran in there, and I walked in there with a shotgun. I'm kidding, I didn't do that either. It's fucked up.
But it almost feels like you almost have to do it that way,
Yeah, that's how they get you. And that's how they want to make their money, because they feel like, if they get 100 people subscribing to a service, maybe you'll have 5 people that actually take a full advantage of it, if not more, but then they have 95 people that don't. That's how they make their money.
Yeah. Like the Planet Fitness business model is the dream for most companies, which is scary.
But I mean, I feel like gym companies might have started that, but it definitely took off more when it crossed over into streaming, because that's how most streamers, streaming companies make their money. Netflix is probably making their money that way for a while. Other streaming companies, because you think about it, even back when they were $8 a month, I still have no issue paying that, because even if I just want to go to the movie theater, and that's still $20, so I'm paying $8 a month, and I can watch whatever I want whenever I want, or what they have available whenever I want. So I think that's still a great deal. But then also at the same time, people are just like, "Oh, I haven't watched anything on Netflix for 4 months." But also in some way that kind of still balances out. It's not that bad. I mean, sure, you're wasting, you're not taking advantage of it, but also at the same time, you're still not spending $20 on one trip.
Yeah.
So is that cost effective? Who knows? But now it's moved on.
It depends on how much you want to watch movies without putting on pants.
It's moved on to other things, man. I have a subscription to a car wash. It's fucking hell. I go to it all the fucking time, thankfully. But yeah, man, I have a subscription to a fucking car wash.
Yeah.
Everyone subscribes to fucking. Every company's trying to like make this subscription model because maybe someone doesn't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they all want to lock you in somehow.
Yeah.
So that way you're obligated to make those payments. And then, as a result, you feel like you have to make it worth your money. So now you use their product or their service, and you might not even necessarily need it, but you don't want to waste your money.
That's true.
Yeah, there's two types of people that get locked in on subscription services. The ones who are going to take full advantage of the services available, and the ones that completely forget that they signed up for it.
Yeah.
I definitely don't let that car wash take advantage of me. I mean, you just go twice a month, and it's, you've already paid for your monthly subscription. I at least go 4 times a week, man. I'm in there all the fucking time.
Oh, damn.
They fucking know me. They're like, oh, sir, you need to, nope. Go ahead and scan it. Bitch, thanks, bye.
You're going to wash the paint off your car.
I probably fucking
So, speaking about pricing, so there's rumors going around about the next Xbox price, which at first glance seems ridiculous, but if you step back and think about it, it's still steep, but it's not, I don't want to say not bad. Because
as I kind of sit here and think about it, I'm surprised that no one's done it sooner.
Yeah. So the rumors are going around for the PS6 price, which is going to be about $1,000, roughly. Rough estimate now. I don't.
If it comes with a console, with a physical console. If it comes with a PS6 and then also a PS6 Go, PSP Go, PS6P, PS6P. If it's both, which is I think is the rumor, yeah, I'll gladly pay $1,000 for that shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
That won't be $1,000. That'll be $1,500 minimum.
I mean, yeah, I imagine it'd be more than that, but I mean,
I'm talking just for the base console. It's probably going to be about $1,000.
I fucking hope not, dude. They would not do that. They wouldn't do that. They're not that crazy.
It's Sony.
They got their shit ripped for the PS5 Pro. Being, what was it, 700? It's not 700. Is it 600?
Yeah.
Is it 700?
But you also got to think we're living in a different economic climate now. I mean, they can charge a lot more for certain things if they really want to.
Why'd you have to throw around the E word like that, man?
Sorry, it's not my fault.
I mean, God, they might be able to.
Yeah, and so the rumor right now, the rumor is for the PS6 it'll be about $1,000 for the base console, which is believable, 100%. The rumor right now for the next Xbox console is going to be between $1,000 and $2,000. Now, if the console does everything that Microsoft says it's going to do, I can see the price point being cost effective.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I kind of feel like I'm surprised Xbox hasn't done it sooner, especially since they have like Windows and I guess what foothold they have in creating operating systems that are optimized might not be the word for PC, but geared toward PC, but then also creating operating systems for consoles, and then just I think that's a pretty solid idea of building something that is as powerful as a mid-tier PC but has an operating system that is plug and play, like an operating system that's very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mid to low tier gaming PC with the convenience of a console.
Yeah.
That seems worth that kind of price point to me. Because not only are you getting the Microsoft and Xbox store, you're also going to be getting access to Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's more places to spend your money, but at the same time, your library is virtually endless. Because also on top of that, Steam has an active contract with Sony about getting PlayStation exclusives on it.
Which they've done. You know, and it kind of makes more sense that Xbox would do this, especially after, I guess, the ROG Ally. Even though the ROG Ally, it's more of Asus's doing, but they still had to work heavily with Microsoft to be able to create an operating system that's good for a mobile device, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you can call it mobile, but like a console. But, you know, it boots Windows, but like, you can't really tell because it just loads the Game Pass store. And when you have the Game Pass store, then you can swap to the Steam store and then swap to other stores that you have. And then you can also just exit this full, you know, the console mode. You can exit the console mode and then just switch over to Windows. And then like you have your start button and you can enter command lines and just browse the web and then like you're using a PC. It's actually it's pretty decent. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the base OS for the ROG Ally Xbox is not them preparing to go back and redo another Microsoft phone.
I don't think it's a phone. I think they were, you know, kind of testing the water. I mean, as I think about it now, you know, testing the water, how it works, you know, trying to combine console and PC by, you know, having a PC, even though it's a handheld PC in a way, it's still a PC. It's still an Asus device. You know, some of the parts are swappable. I've already swapped out the parts on mine. It boots into a, you know, PC operating system that just has console features.
Yeah.
And a console appearance.
Like I said, the price points that people are talking about they're complaining about, are they high? Yes. Can people afford them? No. Most people can't afford them. Do I think they're unreasonable? No.
I mean,
do I wish I could go out and spend $400 or $500 on a console and it worked perfectly?
Yeah.
Of course.
They gotta have different, even with the PS6, they gotta have different levels to it. They have to have different levels to it. They can't just say, you know, this is the only version, this is the base model, this is what we got, this is what you get.
The problem with most of these consoles is not the console pricing, it's the pricing of the service you need to use the console. So, PlayStation Plus, ridiculously priced. Xbox Live just shot up their prices. It's now ridiculously priced.
So
sorry.
What I'm thinking is, because I understand like releasing this Xbox and it's like a mid-tier PC, a lot of people have just said like, if you're gonna spend that money for a console, you might as well just buy a PC, a pre-built PC, and get the versatility out of it, and not be, you know, pigeonholed into using their operating system.
Right.
You know,
and my
Xbox.
counter argument to that is people are buying a console for the convenience of having a console.
That's fair.
That's kind of why I got one.
It's like they want to take it, drop it in their living room next to their TV, plug it in, and just go. Whereas you can do that with a PC, but you got to have room for a PC. You have to have, like in my case, I have a room for my PC.
I don't think you have to have a room.
No, but you have to have room for it.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Like,
I mean, sure, cases are normally bigger, but you do get more versatility out of it. And I will say it's not quite as plug and play. But if you know a little bit about PCs, you can plug it in, turn it on, do a good amount of updates. And I don't mean updates as in like you're just updating the operating system. You know the nitty gritty. You know to update certain softwares here and there. You can go ahead and knock that out and get to a point where it is just pretty much plug and play. You can just turn it on.
People like you and me find that kind of simple. All right, but the layman doesn't find that simple. It sounds complex if you tell them. If you lay it out step by step, they're like, it's too complex. Whereas the console is, you plug it in, you put in your Wi-Fi password, and you're done. Like, that's the difference. It's not the power or the versatility of it. It is the convenience of it.
That's fair.
It is, because I can speak to that personally for myself, because I'm not really a big computer guy like you guys are. As a result, these things feel difficult for me to understand because it's not something I've had a lot of experience with, or any experience with, really, in some cases. And it just feels more convenient to just have a console. Even if it doesn't give me access to everything, I don't necessarily feel like I need access to everything.
Right. Now, if you want to talk to people who are more advanced, like all you have to say is the ability to mod, and you done sold the PC to them. Because I don't think it's a single game that I don't mod. I rarely play games on PC in their native form, unless they're online only.
Yeah. I don't mod in the beginning. Kind of like I want to get the game's experience. I'll at least try to beat it first.
Right,
before I start modding it. Unless it's whipping my ass. Sometimes it's whipping my ass. I've done it like once or twice, so I was just like, you know what, this boss is bullshit. Fuck this shit, man. I was just going on mod it real quick, beat his ass, and then just uninstall the mods. And I'm like, all right, fine. I got past that.
I mean, honestly, I would be tempted to use them too if I had the ability to.
I mean, it doesn't happen that often. Like, I mean, I'll still sit there and like try to beat him for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and I'm just like, man, I ain't got time for this. I'm not gonna spend like the next 10 hours of my life trying to do this.
Okay, so this next topic, I'm kind of going to jump into it because the last two are not going to take very long, and we're 15 minutes away from being an hour. So this next topic was brought about by none other than Randy Pitchford, which I have stated my opinion on this man several times in the last year. I extremely dislike Randy Pitchford, but he said something and I had to step back and think about it. And he actually might be right. He stated that there hasn't been a masterpiece video game yet. Have we come close? I'm sure we have. But at the same time, we've got more opinion than fact.
It's always going to be opinion.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say, what does he even mean by a quote-unquote masterpiece? I think that is a very opinionated thing when it comes to a video game.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I already know what I'm going to say is a masterpiece, but I think everything is opinionated because
that's what
I mean, you look at it right now. Like, you even have some of the games that are the most highly awarded games of all times, and they are frowned upon. There's always a community that's going to hate it. You're never going to have a game that everyone just loves. I'm saying all this, but I have my smoking barrel. We all know what it is. I'll say it later. We all know what it is. But anyway, so The Last of Us 2 is one of the most awarded games of all time.
Yeah, it's a dumpster fire.
Awarded games of all time, but I also feel like it's also the most hated game of all time, just because they fucking killed the protagonist of the first game. Ooh, big deal. Right?
That's not the reason people hate it. That is a reason that people hate it, but it's not the reason.
it's the most prevalent reason. Yes, I understand where you're going with this, and there's other reasons to hate it. But I don't think that disqualifies it as much as everyone just.
I don't even
Joel
think.
dies, you don't.
I don't think The Last of Us 2 is even on the table for argument of a masterpiece.
Even though it's the most awarded game of all time.
No, it's not even on the table. It's not even on the table.
So this is everything. Everything is opinion based. Everything is opinion based.
Expedition 33.
Okay, fine. All right, just go ahead and say it. Just go ahead and say it. Yeah. That game was a fucking masterpiece. He said that, and he said those words, masterpiece. I'm like, dude, obviously you're thinking about Expedition 33. Why would you say the word masterpiece? Everyone's calling that game a masterpiece, and it's the only game that I think qualifies to actually be and maintain the title masterpiece. But a shit ton of people, myself included, up until a year ago, I was never going to play that fucking game. Even before I was going to play that game, I was like, no, it's turn-based combat. Fuck that shit. I hate turn-based combat. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I ended up playing it.
See, for me, it would be, well, once again, opinion-based. Ghost of Tsushima. I never wanted to play that game.
Masterpiece.
I did not want to play a samurai game. I did not want to play historically accurate and a historically inspired game. I did not want to play a samurai game. I did not, like, I was over my samurai phase. Like, I had nothing about that game appealed to me. I played it, and when I beat that game, I had to sit there in my chair for 2 to 3 hours wondering what the hell to do with my life.
No, it was definitely what you could call a masterpiece for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now,
another game that I will call a masterpiece. That I think a gigantic majority of the gaming community will agree. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hands down.
Is that masterpiece?
Hands down a masterpiece. Yeah.
But see,
people
like,
hated it because it was too long. It's too big. There was too much to do. People probably hated it because it's not a strategy game. Some people really like strategy games. You're not going to make everyone happy.
You're not going to make everybody happy. But I think the logic that we were trying to reach, that I was trying to reach with this topic, is we have not had that one thing happen within video gaming that sets the definition for a masterpiece. Like, we don't have the Sistine Chapel. We don't have the Mona Lisa. We don't have Painted Black by the Rolling Stones.
I think we do. Okay.
Yeah.
The Mona Lisa, if you're talking about the Sistine Chapel and the Mona Lisa, I was going to say, okay, there might be fewer, but like, now that you said Painted Black is a great song, but I think there's plenty more that are just like it and can be compared to it.
Fair enough.
I'm just trying to pick apart your defense. I'm sorry.
You're good.
But
once again,
the quote unquote Mona Lisa of games would be like something that was made in like the 8 or 16-bit era. Even though some people might not give it that type of comparison, I think that would be where some of the quote unquote classic stuff could exist.
Ocarina of Time.
No,
I mean that's just a prime example for some people, you know.
But once again, it's opinion based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, to me, Ghost of Tsushima, hands down, masterpiece. Expedition 33, masterpiece. Last of Us 2, not even on the table. It's not even in the room.
Somebody like me would say Elden Ring.
Yes, someone's good.
Yeah.
I never even wanted to play Elden Ring. One example I was going to bring up is Bloodborne. Everyone.
Yeah.
So many people love Bloodborne, and they're always calling for it to be remastered or re-released and coming to PC. And I played that game, and I'm just like, I don't get it. What is everyone talking about this game for?
Honestly, when it very first came out, it was amazing. But so many other better games have come out afterwards. I don't think it really holds up as well as it used to. I think it could really stand to be remastered.
I mean, just because better games have come out in the past, and also giving you, better.
Well, I don't even mean.
system isn't even great at its point.
I don't even mean necessarily like games of like other genres or other companies. I mean just games that From Software has made. Like they've outdone themselves time and time again, and every time they outdo themselves, the previous games that they've made, while they're still good, are usually not as good as the newer things that they've proceeded forward with. Because they're always innovating on the same formula.
Yeah, and no game's going to have everything.
Yeah.
So, because by CP, by your argument, Tetris is a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, Tetris at one point was the game to have. It was the game to have. It set the standard.
It's still the highest selling amount. It is still the game that has sold the most in the world. Mainly for the fact that, it launched with like the original Game Boy.
Right.
It launched with Game Boy. It's still one of the most downloaded games on mobile. People still download it and play it on modern consoles.
I never even thought about that, dude. I never even thought about putting it on my phone. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And there's all kinds of variations you can get too.
What?
It feels like a really standard game nowadays.
Yeah.
This one's called Tetris, but it's by PlayStation Studios. That doesn't sound right.
Sure.
What is Block Puzzle? I don't care about Block Puzzle.
There's going to be 100 million knockoffs. Like
Block Crush. Crazy. Block Puzzle. Sandblast Block Puzzle.
Yeah. So this next one really has me believing that the world might be healing. We have John Williams is going to score a Steven Spielberg UFO movie in 2026. Steven Spielberg back on UFO movies and John Williams back directing, writing the score. Kind of makes me feel like things are being set right in the universe.
What is the Steven Spielberg movie with a UFO movie? Like not? Did they do Close Encounters of the Third Kind? He did Close Encounters.
I want to say he did.
Entitled Steven Spielberg film 2026. I gotta know. Also, because we're talking about UFO stuff. Why have we not talked about it? Why have we not talked about this?
We have.
Why have we not talked about this?
We have.
No. What, the UFO movie or what I'm about to say?
About what you're about to say.
What am I about to say?
The comment that's supposed to be here in 2 weeks.
Three Eye Atlas. Have we talked about it?
We have. Multiple times.
I know it's going to be nothing, but I just hope it's something. I just hope it is. I just hope they.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
It's coming.
It's what, in 2 weeks?
From Behind the Sun. Well, right now it's Behind the Sun. It's Behind the Sun as it's continuing on its path.
Why have we not talked about the fact that we have 2 moons now?
We've been had 2 moons. We've had quasi moons we have multiple quasi moons. It's happened a bunch. It happens a lot. And these aren't even really moons because they're not orbiting Earth.
I hadn't heard that.
They're not orbiting Earth. They're just orbiting the sun super close to us and just hanging out with us and not really orbiting us. But they're also not going to crash into us. They're not going to escape our gravitational pull. So they're just chilling with us for a little bit. It's happened a lot. We have like 8.
Yeah, it is a quasi-moon. Okay. It's not a true moon, as it does not orbit Earth gravitationally. Instead, it travels around the sun in a path that closely parallels Earth's orbit, creating the appearance of a second moon from our perspective. Discovered in August 2025. Roughly 18 to 36 meters across, which is nothing. It's not even a speck of sand. Roughly the size of a small building. And has likely been in this co-orbital configuration for about 60 years. It's supposed to remain in quasi-orbit until 2083.
Space is huge, man. It's fucking wild. It's so fucking big. It's so small.
Quite vast.
God, I was thinking,
How long ago has it been? How long has it been since Harambe was shot? Has it been 60 years yet?
No. Feels like it though, right? I was thinking about the asteroid that exploded over Russia in 2012. Dude, it didn't. It was an airburst. It's still. They said it exploded like 26 miles up, but it just destroyed so much. It didn't actually destroy anything, but it fucked a lot of people up. Blew out windows. It had I think it was a good point. It's a good point of devastation. It had a good amount of devastation for being 26 miles above the surface and only being 60 feet in diameter. That thing is fucking tiny.
Yeah.
It is tiny. But it did so much. Because space is so fucking big. So big.
How high up was it?
Big. Huh?
How high up was it?
I think they said 26 miles above the surface.
That's way the hell out there.
Yeah, it's fucking up there, but it blew out windows within like a 200-mile radius. Don't quote me on that. But a few thousand people got injured because of glass and shit from all the windows being blown out.
February 15th of 2013.
2013.
Small asteroid, approximately 17 to 20 meters in diameter, weighing 10,000 tons, which exploded in a powerful airburst at an altitude of 30 kilometers, 18.6 miles, which is still way the hell up there. Oh, wow. The explosion released an estimated energy equivalent to 400 to 500 kilotons of TNT, roughly 30 times the energy of an atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. That's nuts.
Stupid. And you're saying this quasi-moon is like the size of a small building, but we can still consider it a speck of sand on the cosmic scale. But if that were to impact Earth, it would level a city instantaneously. Things are fun. But 3i Atlas coming. I hope it's a spaceship. I want it to be a spaceship so fucking bad. I know it's not. I know the chances of it being a spaceship in aliens is stupid fucking tiny. It's beyond tiny. Beyond the speck of sand. Actually, that would hit Earth. I want it to be one so bad just to see how people react. And to see how we fuck up. We just get fucked up. And I would want us to find out now, like once it becomes behind the sun, like once it actually like comes from behind the sun and we can actually see it, and we're like, oh, yep. Yeah, that's a fucking spaceship.
Its date has moved out.
We got 2 months. We got 2 months to prepare for this spaceship to actually like
It's the 19th of December.
Yeah.
Is where it'll be the nearest passage to our planet.
Unless it gets a gravity assist from the sun.
It passed Mars on the 3rd of October.
Accelerate.
And it passed its closest point to the sun on the 29th of October. So, 3 days ago.
It should be exiting behind the sun today or tomorrow. Everyone's so many theories, conspiracy theories coming out about like, oh, funny how the U.S. government shut down right as it was passing Mars. So, because they had planned to have like all their orbiters, their Martian orbiters, and cameras that they had around Mars to take pictures and images of this thing as it flew by, and then the government shut down. And like, oh, I guess we're not doing it anymore. They obviously did.
Yeah,
China did. So they took pictures of it, and someone found leaked pictures of a Chinese orbiter around Mars that took pictures of it, and they're just like, yeah, this thing's not natural. Just like, oh, this is exciting. apparently it's like, you know, it's producing its own light source. It's made of, you know, natural material, but its makeup of material is not natural. If that makes sense. Since it said it's like it has so much nickel in it or something like that, that it's just like it wouldn't naturally have that much. Is it nickel?
Claims of leaked pictures and videos of the interstellar object 3I Atlas have circulated online, but these are largely unsubstantiated and often involve manipulated or misidentified imagery. A video circulating on social media allegedly showing a large vessel associated with 3I Atlas has been identified as a fake, with experts noting it features telltale artifacts such as evenly spaced bright beads along a streak characteristic of aircraft strobes or AI-generated composites rather than real astronomical data.
They would blame AI.
They would.
Anyway.
Be the easiest answer for most people.
Yeah.
Because AI is getting stupid fucking good.
It is stupid good.
It's getting stupid good, dude.
It really is.
All the new Sora 2 videos.
Oh yeah, Sora.
I haven't looked into the Sora, but I've been playing around with Grok, and Grok is nuts.
Honestly, next year, I don't think we're going to be able to tell the difference anymore. I think it's going to get so good because it's kind of already there.
Yeah.
The only way that I can tell the difference with most videos is if it's just so outlandish and so ridiculous it couldn't be real, but it still looks really good though. You know, and it's
I think we need
really
to.
convincing.
I think we need to pass a law, globally, that we need to watermark images and videos made by AI.
Yeah, it won't.
It should be a law, though. I very much agree with what you're saying because it is so good. They're going to start showing us stuff on purpose that's not real, and they're going to lead all of us down the wrong path.
They've already done that.
Already is. They
have.
With that. And like,
They have, but it's going to be so much worse that we're not going to be able to tell the difference at all. Like right now, we can tell the difference. Now, it's really obvious.
That's my thing. So like even like a couple months ago, like we could easily tell, like, you know, you can tell like by the textures and the way that things move, you can tell it's very, very.
Yeah.
Over like the last couple of weeks, like I've been like pretty good, like, you know, being able to distinguish if it's AI or not, and like just like you said, like it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Like it has to be so outlandish, or you still look at the hands, you can still see the eyes. They don't really get the eyes just right.
Or teeth.
Or teeth. I guess I haven't really noticed the teeth. But yeah, like eyes are like just weird shades and stuff. But like it's gonna start getting like so good, like you can't fucking tell. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, like right now, like we can see it. We can see it, you know, whether it's because of our age, our technical knowledge, you know, playing video games so much that we see computer generated graphics so often that we can just tell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 80% of the rest of the world is probably not going to be able to do that shit. I mean, they fall for this shit all the time. I mean,
yeah.
You know, they get text messages from random numbers that just say, "Hey, mom, I'm going to die. Send $1 billion to this person or they're going to kill me." And they still fall for that, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, if you make it even more real, and like you said, like 6 months from now, a year from now, dude, even the experts are not going to be able to tell without having some assistance, right?
There probably is going to eventually be an AI detection agency.
I can see that. I could see that being necessary, actually.
Yeah. Which the funny part is they're going to use AI to detect AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do some training for work, and you know, just working in the IT industry, they had like, you know, things about AI. But I'm watching like even like the first video of this training I was watching, and I was just sitting there, and I was watching it for like 30 seconds, and I was just like, I mean, I didn't think anything of it. All of a sudden, I was just like, "This is an AI video," you know. And it did say at the bottom, like a caption, like "This was created with AI," and I'm like, oh, "Okay," but like, you know, it's teaching you, like, you know, about human resources and things like that, and like as I go through the training, it's like how to recognize AI videos and what, you know, can happen, like if you fall for stuff. I'm just like. And they're explaining AI videos and like what you can tell to realize it's an AI video. Like, I'm like, you're an AI video. You're telling me, you're trying to tell me, but you're trying to. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's just.
It's a very strong sense of irony there.
Yeah. God. Anyway.
Yeah. So the last topic we could save for a while because I kind of want to see what happens. I want to see how it's going to end. How Twitch streamers are currently boycotting TwitchCon.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I mean,
very briefly, what has happened is an individual who was a massive follower of a specific streamer. During her meet and greet, he walked through the front doors, walked straight past security, walked straight up to her, assaulted her, and when her security jumped up to do something about him, he just turned around and walked out. And when Amazon finally got involved, they're like, hey, don't worry. We found the guy. He's been banned from Twitch for a month.
I think I heard about that.
Like, that was their punishment for somebody who walked in and assaulted one of their top earning streamers.
Okay, so he's banned for 1 month. Big fucking deal. Also, number two, that doesn't stop, or did they just say that what they're gonna do to put in prevention in place so that kind of shit doesn't happen? Okay, luckily he just came and like kissed her on the mouth. But what if he were to, I don't know, stab her or do something even more dangerous? That's just fucking
could have done anything.
Like, yeah, he could have done anything, and nobody did anything. And like, I was watching her like recount the story, and she's just like, he walked up with so much confidence that I thought that he worked for Twitch. I had no idea who it was, so I just assumed he worked for Twitch, and then he fucking assaulted me. And I was just like, yeah, it's just wild.
And yeah, they're not doing anything so far. They haven't announced that they're doing anything to up security or to vet people who are supposed to be there. They're just like, oh, this is going to be a one-time thing. We're done. Not realizing the current state of the mindset of people who watch a lot of these people. Well, one, you have, you know, the guys who will donate their entire life savings to a streamer because they think that they love them. Those people are absolutely insane. Then you have the people who will threaten violence and threaten, you know, death threats and all that against these people because they have a different opinion, which is incredibly common. Yeah. So what are you going to do to protect these people? Like, you are supposed to be setting up, the whole reason of TwitchCon was to be a safe environment for these streamers to come out and meet with their fans. Now they have to do it themselves, if they ever do it again.
Well, they're boycotting and not going now.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Twitch streamers are involved, or like how many.
A lot of people have been jumping ship on Twitch for several reasons. One is they're up to taking like, I think it's like 48% of your donations. Like 48% of your income that you generate through Twitch, they take. Wow. I'm saying that while streaming on Twitch, I know. Irony. But we don't make any income. We currently have 3 viewers. We'll have like 100 viewers on this video by the end of the week. We'll have like 300 views by the time we do the next show. But see, that's the thing is I don't personally do this for the views or the popularity or anything like that. I do this because this is my Sunday night football. I don't watch sports. This is my hanging out with the boys.
Sunday night football.
Yeah, there you go. But this is how I can hang out with the guys without having to worry about putting on pants.
Wait, you're wearing pants right now?
No. but that's just what it is. And if it grows into something bigger, cool. I need to stop being lazy and maybe advertise more so it gets a little bit more interaction and have a little bit more nuanced conversations. Because, we have 3 and 4 way, arguments now and then, but, a different point of view is always welcome. We'll give you a hard time about your point of view.
I mean, it depends on how outlandish it is.
Yeah. But at the same time, maybe you could change our perspectives on some things. Me and CP have
agree with me all the time.
Me and CP have butted heads on just about everything we talk about. But you know what? I think we've both grown because of it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You can't just, agree with me all the time and tell me, what I want to hear. Because, you don't challenge me, then I don't learn anything. Then I don't, see different things.
If you cannot enter into a conversation, especially if it's topical or opinionated, if you cannot enter into a conversation willing to learn something new, then what's the point of the conversation?
Yeah. It's good that you also said, opinionated, because there are, factual debates.
Yeah. No, like if I state an opinion and you come at me with facts, my opinion will change to match the facts. Because factual data trumps opinions in most scenarios.
As long as you're open-minded.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on. Hope you had a good time.